Right. So, what was the second topic? It was. You wanted to talk about Amiibo.
I do want to talk about Amiibo. Well, we had the whole new wave of Amiibo announced, and I think
3 or 4 weeks ago now.
Yeah, 3 or 4 weeks ago now. But I think these are probably some of the best ones. And obviously there was the get them up. So there's the.
Well, do you want me to talk you through all of the waves?
Okay. Let's go wave one.
Because it's quite interesting. Because, like, for me personally, I've not really taken to the Amiibo.
Yeah, you've not really
got, bizarre.
Caught the bug, have you? You was quite excited for it.
Yeah, I think it's because I'm that much of a dire collector. If I buy one, I'll buy them all.
That's true.
And at the moment,
I'd be like that, but I'm not.
They're just pieces of plastic to me.
Yeah, because you don't want to play them.
And I feel like I would rather just, if Nintendo said, "Oh, we've got some figures, here they are," I'd buy them. But because
but these are figures
I'm not
that
going to
also
use
do
them.
Something.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But they don't.
Yeah, but they'll probably be.
They do something in a sort of fake. We're doing something kind of fashion, but we're not really doing anything.
I don't know. Have you used them on Smash though? That was my point. On Smash,
No.
they are quite interesting to train them up, and they I do think that they give you enough things. Like if you look at all the things they've done with Hyrule Warriors, where they bring in.
Well, it's like one spinner thing, which is like.
Yeah, but then they're doing more stuff for Hyrule Warriors, aren't they? But what I'm saying is like all the different things, like the little extras, like the Toad that's coming out is going to do some on Captain
But now
Toad.
they're sort of
I like
just
what they're doing with it.
Unlocking.
They are.
They're not actually.
Things.
I had such a different vision in my head for.
You're saying you'd buy the figures?
Yeah,
if they were just figures.
Because there was supposed to be figures, and that's what they're doing. But because of this sort of like thing that's supposed to link to this other world, which was promised, you know what I mean? They said, "Oh, they've got big things. Like it's gonna be really cool." And to me, it's not. It's just unlocking some sort of like little crappy mini game that I'm probably gonna play once.
Well, none of
Toad,
them.
it's the hide and seek one.
Which I want to play.
Yeah, but you'll play once. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but my point is that you've got the figures that you said you wanted. Can buy the figures and they look good, but then they also do little things as well. Like that, to me, that's great. Like
yeah, but
digital and physical.
There's the whole potential of what these things could be,
but they might
just not
be
being
them
fulfilled. Yeah, but they're not now. Is what I'm saying at the moment. They're just.
I don't know. I don't think. I think they could do to be maybe a tad cheaper. Some of them, especially like the ones that they're considering rare. I think is a bit insane.
They're probably actually quite cheap when you.
They are reasonably cheap overall, but I'm talking about the ones that are like 25, 30 quid that are coming out because you know what I mean, because they're hard to get and there's.
Yeah, but that's not
a different point in time.
Nintendo retail price for them all is like £10.
But my point that I'm trying to say is that to me they're figures. They look cool. Some of them don't look as cool as others, but generally they look quite cool. So they look nice displayed. And they also give me little extras on games and stuff. So I think I'm fine with that. I quite like them.
I think it's because of the potential that was advertised.
But it's not. You know, it's still early days with them, really, and they might go to that as well. But at the minute, you're getting cool looking figures.
The $10.99 retail on the store, every single one of them.
How much is Little Mac there?
They're all sold out.
I really want Little Mac.
They're all sold out on the
store. I know, they're all sold out. It's crazy.
Which Nintendo on the store have actually limited.
Yeah.
On the UK official UK store is one
pre-order each.
Per order.
Yeah.
Not just pre-order, one.
Oh, is it per order?
Any
Jesus.
Any Amiibo, just one per person.
This is what's stressing me out. Okay. Nintendo have found something that people want. Okay. And they're not letting them have them. They're restricting how many. Do you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, but what they're having to do is they're a video game company, and they're having to manufacture a line of figures. Which, when you look at the 3DS sales for the past years and the Wii U sales for the past years, they probably didn't think they were going to sell many.
Probably not, but why aren't they getting on it?
Because you know it's not just like going. You can't just go like, oh, it's Willy Wonka's toy factory. You know what I mean? Like it's like a lot of shit has to happen for all. Like how many toys is this? Like I don't know, like 40 toys or something. They've got to like keep producing all these things.
But my point is all these new waves. So they sort of seen how well the first wave took off and being like, right, in the new waves there's
but they're still catching up. That's what I mean. They're still catching up on these, and they've already got release schedules that have to coincide with game releases. So they can't push back these things because they're coming out for certain reasons.
It seems frustrating to me, looking at Nintendo and thinking, you found something that people want to buy now. People really want to buy these, and you can't find them. Like I've been looking for ages for quite a few Amiibos, and I want to give them my money. I want to go and buy them, but I can't find them anywhere. And to me, that's really frustrating. That Nintendo have it's no secret that they've had their problems with trying to move their merchandise recently, and they've found this merchandise that people want. Like, people have gone crazy for them, and it's so frustrating to me as a consumer and as someone who loves Nintendo to like see that a lot of people are kind of not having what they want fulfilled because they can't go to a shop and buy one. They can't order it online. Like, you can't find these things. Some of them you can.
Yeah.
If you
but
want,
again, like I say, like, it's not just the fact of, oh, let's put another million out. Like, a million things have to be made.
But the logistics of it, what I'm saying is that fair enough, if that's how it is, that's how it is. But what I'm saying is,
isn't it?
looking at it just from a consumer point of view, it's a really stressful thing to think that there's so many things that I want, which I just can't have.
But then from
for whatever
Nintendo's
reason.
point of view, you can't blame them for thinking, right, we'll put out 100,000 of these and whatever. Because nothing out, like, they probably released more than they actually thought it was going to sell.
I want them to bring out more. I want them to print, not print more, build more. I want them to send out a lot more of these.
I'm guessing that they are, you know what I mean?
They
but
really,
like I say,
they really should, because I think
they've
that
got to do a lot.
Yeah.
It's not, they can't just say, right, make another 5 million units. It's like
just,
I say, these things have to be built.
It's yeah, true, and I hope they do, because then people can't be, because I think you've got a lot of people that have bought these rare ones and are selling them for stupid amounts, and people make a profit off the back of just kind of taking advantage of people who are like diehard consumers, going, right,
They probably
I'll
thought,
buy that.
like, right, we'll just put each wave will just put 100,000 out, and they're probably not going to sell. And then the next wave we'll put another 100,000 out. We'll just do one wave, one blast.
I just
they probably
hope,
thought that.
I just hope they like make more now. Now they realise that people want Little Mac.
I assume they are. You know what I mean? I assume that.
I hope so.
Everything's like.
I hope these don't become rare things
Pedal to the metal.
that no one can get ever. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hope these become things that are really, that you can walk into a shop and you've got a great range. Because at the minute, every time I go into a shop, here's what I see. I see Link, I see Star Fox, I see Samus, I see Pikachu, and possibly Peach.
What about Mario?
Don't I see Mario? I ain't seen Mario. I haven't seen a Mario in the store on its own. Yeah. How crazy is that? Even Mario.
Right, so the actual waves of Amiibo figures.
Okay.
Okay, so the first wave, which was the Smash wave.
Yeah.
Okay. And it gets quite confusing.
It does get quite confusing.
But, right, so they've got Mario, Link, Fox, Yoshi, Villager, Pikachu, Princess Peach, Kirby, Marth, Wii Fit Trainer, Samus Aran, and Donkey Kong. That's wave 1.
I think wave 1 was really good.
It's really good.
When you look at the range of different titles that they've gone through as well. They've kind of not just done these are all from Mario. They've kind of given you Mario, Link, stuff. You know what I mean? There's loads of different.
So that was wave 1.
Types of characters.
And that came out on 21st of November.
Mm-hmm.
The same day as
Remember it
Smash.
well. And it's Smash.
Obviously. Right, so wave 2, which was Zelda, Little Mac, Diddy Kong, Luigi, Captain Falcon, and Pit.
See, I've got Luigi out of wave 2 because again, these were really hard to find. I saw him in the shop and I was like, yes. But I want Little Mac. I can't believe that Little Mac's going for like 50 quid. It's crazy to me. I really want him.
Is he in stock on the official Nintendo site?
I assume not. Like, you can't find him anywhere. If he's on stock on the Nintendo Sushi site,
We ain't got any.
on the official Nintendo site, we ain't got any. I'll buy him right here and now.
Right, let's go through. So Luigi's in stock, Diddy's in stock, Link's in stock, Samus is in stock, Mario's in stock, Pikachu's in stock, Peach, Fox, Donkey Kong, Yoshi, Bowser, Ike, Toon Link,
I really want Toon Link,
and Lucaria are all in stock. Everything else is sold out.
Everything else is
from
sold out.
Every wave.
And there's a lot.
Everything.
That's a lot.
Right. So okay. So
wave
3.
Wave 3,
which I believe just got released. I think here it says available February, but I believe it might be different in the States.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm sure
you can buy Link now. Toon Link. So we must be over here. So what we got in wave 3?
Lucaria.
Yeah.
Rosalina, and Luma as well. Yeah. Bowser.
I love that loads of people got her confused with Elsa, didn't they, over Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found that really fun.
Toon Link, Sheik, Ike, Meta Knight, which looks really cool actually.
Yeah.
King Dedede, which looks really really cool.
Yeah.
Shulk, Sonic, and Mega Man looks fucking
He looks
balls deep and fucking awesome. Okay, and then Wave 4, which is spring.
So like May kind of time.
That is Robin, Lucina, Wario, which Wario is my favourite one.
Wario does look really cool.
Wario's the best.
If you haven't seen him yet, check him out.
Pac-Man, Ness, and Charizard.
Yeah.
Which all look really cool, actually. They're probably the coolest looking wave, maybe?
No, I don't know. I think Robin and Lucina are a very similar kind of feel.
And then it gets confusing because they're all the Super Smash Bros. Series, and then
there's
there's some sort of
series.
Mario Party series with the red base instead of the black.
And a bit more cartoony.
Yeah, and this one's got Mario and Luigi that pretty much just look like the McDonald's figures that they released.
Yeah, although I prefer that Luigi to the Smash Bros. Luigi, because
Yeah.
I've got the Smash Bros. Luigi, got a weird thing under his
Peach,
chin.
who looks like a very traditional.
Again, I
3D
prefer that. I
Mario
prefer that Peach.
Bowser again.
He looks pretty much the same as
He
the other
looks
one,
like
just a bit
the
lighter.
3D Land and 3D World
Yeah.
Bowser. Yoshi, which doesn't look really any different whatsoever.
Toad.
From the other
I
one.
want Toad.
And then Toad, which obviously.
I really,
opens
really
that.
want Toad for Captain Toad. I want to play that mini game, the hide and seek one. I'm obsessed with Captain Toad.
So they're coming out March 20th.
They are. So there's a lot out. When you think about how many of these things are out there in the wild, there are a lot of different ones.
That's what I mean, and they've got to keep producing
They do.
tens, hundreds of thousands
They do.
of these things.
But they chose to make these products, so
yeah,
it's
but
kind of
they obviously
that's their issue to
thought
solve.
they would sell a lot less than they did. Like no one could have predicted how well they sold.
No,
when they don't really do anything
Yeah.
at the moment. Obviously, Smash was successful.
yeah,
But what it unlocks, like in Mario Party, is that like a game board and something else.
Yeah.
It's like I just had these really cool, grand things in my head that I felt they were going to do with Amiibo.
again they might, they might do more.
But
I
then, is this first Series 1, the chip in it is sort of like linked with
exactly.
Smash, but then you can wipe it for something.
Exactly, yeah.
It's just very confusing.
I think it's really cool though, the Mario Party, because like they said, it's like counters in a you know what I mean, and that's quite a nice idea that you can come with your figure, and it's like bringing your own kind of counter to join.
I think
the game.
I just expected some sort of like Disney Infinity kind of thing.
Nintendo Infinity or whatever, you know what I mean? That'd be amazing. That really would be amazing, but
Nintendo Universe.
yeah, but we don't have it.
No, I know, and that's what I'm saying. So I'm
but
not
what we
gonna buy
have
any.
got, what we have got, what we have
God.
we have God, and that's what's
He's
most important.
omnipresent.
Yeah, but we have got is okay. I'm fine with it. I quite like them. They look cool and they unlock things, and that's good for me so far. The worth getting, in my opinion, and I think that generally in terms of the different waves that they've had, there's always been ones within each wave. In every wave, there's been one that I've been like, I need that one. Do you know what I mean? First wave, it was loads of them, but Peach, Link, like the second wave, Luigi. I had to have Luigi, and Little Mac. Third wave, Toon Link. Every wave that comes out. Fourth wave, which is thinking the Mario Party wave.
Yeah.
I want Toad. So there has been something that's kind of pleased everyone.
Yeah.
And a fourth wave is I want Wario in the fourth wave.
Yeah,
Then it's
yeah.
the Mario Party wave.
Yeah.
So there's ones in every wave that I've been like, I need that one.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
So, but I'm different to you in that you think that if you started, you won't be able to stop. As a collector, you go a bit crazy. I'm alright with going, I like that one, I love that one. Not a big fan of that one, don't need that one. That game, I like that game, but I don't like that character. I'm okay with picking and choosing. And I didn't think I would be, I thought I'd need them all. But I think part of that has been because, like I said, some of them are 50 quid. And some
But
of
then if like Nintendo Land 2, Nintendo Universe, whatever came out, the whole thing like Disney
It would
Infinity,
be cool.
I'd buy them all
it would be cool.
straight away.
Yeah.
I'd buy every single one.
That costs so much money.
I'd do it.
That would be like
It'd
400
be like a grand or
quid.
something probably by the time that comes out.
Probably would be about a grand.
I'd just slap a grand down and just say, there you go, son.
Yeah.
Send me some joy.
Who would you go to?
What
You'd
do you
have to
mean?
go all over the place, wouldn't you? There wouldn't be one place that sold them all.
I'd just
Give it to some,
slap a grand
guy.
down on the floor and just say, someone do that.
sort that out for me.
There you go. The Lucario one looks really cool.
It does. Do you want to show it to the camera?
I don't think
Oh, will
it'll
that not
very
work? Will that not work?
No.
Look at
People can
Lucario
look
now.
it up. Lucario one. That's
Lucario looks really cool.
Which is really cool
Charizard looks
because the Harada came out on that live stream last week.
the new
and
Pokemon
said,
game. What's it called?
They're Pokken. It's like Puck and Tekken. Pokken.
It's a false name, that, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Um,
and he came out on that, and they announced a new controller. Because
What do you think's the new
for the people who are listening
oh yeah, they know
and
what
watching
Pokemon is.
who don't know what Pokken is, it's a cross, like I said, between Pokemon and Tekken. So it's obviously a fighting game.
Mm-hmm. It's quite cool.
But it's got all the powers and stuff from Pokemon.
It looks really cool.
It's kind of like Smash.
It is like Smash. It's like a it's like a behind view Smash.
It's like a 3/4 view Smash.
Yeah, true.
Because the way that they fight and like the powers and
it
stuff.
It looks
like,
very similar to Smash in that way. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Because it's not just a fighter. There's all the like chucking powers out. And
powers, and you can kind of move around very differently from a fighter. You know, it's not like you're on this like flat screen where you can either go forward and back. Like it's like a sumo ring almost, and you kind of move around it. And I really liked it.
So they announced the controller. So in fact, I've got an article here from Nintendo Life. Everyone go over to
NintendoLife.com
and read the article by Ron Del Villano. Okay.
Cool. So what's your opinion of the controller?
Well, I'm just going to read what he's written about the controller.
Okay.
Initially teased it as a tech demo. Oh, this is just talking about the thing. We now better understand the game's potential through the reveal of the game's controller and gameplay, and it all looks surprisingly familiar. Unveiled through a live stream presented with Pokken Tournament's producer Harada-san. Okay, so Harada, Katsuhiro Harada. So it was a mouthful. He's the guy who was the director and producer on all the Tekken games, pretty much. He's doing this as well. But interestingly enough, in fact, what's really interesting is he was the person who, just before the Wii U came out, they were releasing Tekken Tag Tournament, with all the extra Mario Power-Ups. And he said...
Which, by the way, is really cheap on the Nintendo Store at the minute.
On the eShop?
On the eShop, sorry. It's like £8.
Is it?
Yeah. I nearly bought it the other day.
Okay. What was I going to say?
He was the guy that
who went to the media and said, it's not even as powerful as a 360 and PS3. Like, at the time, it was like, like, the CPU is really slow and all this stuff. If I remember rightly, you know what I mean, I might be quoting him wrong.
Talking out your arsehole.
But, yeah, probably. But, as well, he's working, considering he's like, was like, oh, we use a bit shit. He's working on that, that Project Treasure game that was announced during the Nintendo Direct, done by Bandai Namco. They're, I don't really know what that game was because it just
didn't give you anything.
Didn't really say anything. It was like, oh, we're not going to tell you what it's called, but for now it's Project Treasure. We're not going to tell you what it does, but for now it does nothing.
I really hope the final name isn't Treasure.
I don't think it will be.
No.
But it was online only, and that's all they were really saying about it, really.
So what's your opinion of Pokken then?
Pokken. Sorry, yes, I was reading what he was saying about the controller, sorry. The controls accompanying units won't feature classic arcade sticks and buttons, which all
this messes with my head.
Arcade Fighters has.
Yeah.
But instead opt for what looks like a large Super Famicom controller. I'll take slight issue there. So it looks nothing like a Famicom. But I think what he's saying is the inputs, because it had the 4 buttons, 2 triggers at the back, and a D-pad. So yeah, I suppose it's structured like it looks more like a PS1 controller.
It does.
If someone's
a third-party PS1 controller,
Stretch Armstrong, a PS1 controller.
See, it kind of looks like the Batman logo as well.
But it's a D-pad. It's a surprising thing.
That's what, because it's a circle. It's a game where you can go because they've created this arena where you're not just going forward and backwards. You can go always. It seems ideal for a circle pad. Yeah. It seems like that's just. I want to move around with the circle pad.
I mean, and as well, I think.
Maybe the D-pad is because whenever I play something like Injustice or any game like that,
but that's when it's side.
Yeah, but it's like it goes like up, down.
No, but what I'm saying
square
is,
or whatever, on
I think Ron alludes to this a little bit in his thing, but what I was thinking was that if it's just D-pad, just that 8-way controls, left, right, up, down, diagonal, why isn't that just on an arcade stick, which is that?
Yeah.
And I think what Ron was sort of saying was that, is that because it's coming to Wii U?
I hope so.
Because mind you, it could have an analog in the arcade, but I'm not sure what the sort of like technical. I don't really know much about like developing for arcades. So have they put it on an actual controller input because that'd be easier? But then still, even if it was on stick, like a stick and 4 buttons or 6 buttons because it's the triggers, all it is remapping controls. There's literally no work whatsoever. So I don't know why, unless it's getting people used to playing it on a controller, so it's an easy. I don't understand.
I really hope we see this game on Wii U. If you kind of look for the video as well, there's a video of them kind of playing through, and I was a bit like, what the hell? You know, when you first said to me, oh, they're doing a Tekken Pokemon game, I was like, that's mental. And then when I actually saw it being played, it's kind of like a sumo battle kind of thing. Oh, that's what it looks to me anyway. And I was like, actually, that looks fun. I actually want to play that game. You know, like it seems reasonably simple in terms of like, oh, so you can't go out the arena, look. It seems reasonably simple in terms of, you know, like he's not gonna blow you away with all this craziness. But
I think it looks fucking awesome.
It's quite but it's quite a simple concept. You know, kind of 2 in the ring. You got to fight in this kind of nice enough background. It looks like a game that would be great on the eShop that you could just buy and have on your Wii U for kind of now and again.
Because I think like when it was first announced, because there was what do you call it? How's it called? Lucaria. He's very human-like.
Yeah, he is.
And he was battling Mewtwo.
He's very human-like.
I think on this very first, which was very human-like. And it's like, well, is it just going to be a fighter? But then there was Pikachu, and he was using like his electric moves, and there was real cool effects, and like the way it was panning around and stuff like that when the effects would have been.
And they had like a super move that Pikachu did, didn't they? The screen kind of went black and stuff. It was cool. It was like Smash. It was like Smash.
Yeah, it was like
a different camera angle.
3D Smash.
Yeah.
3D perspective. 3D. Yeah, it's good.
I think I want to see that on the Wii U.
I want to play it.
It's more content for the Wii U. It looks good. It looks
the arcade
fun.
cabinets have online multiplayer.
Really?
So you'll be able to play with like someone in.
That's really weird, though, isn't it?
Well, if someone's.
Well, they have to be there at the exact. Do you know what I mean? It'd be odd, wouldn't it? They have to be on because like with a gamepad you can just join it with.
There's local multiplayer as well, so like the cabinets
next
to each other. But if you've got alone, you're like, I wonder if anyone's on that. And they're like, some guy's searching for a game, put your
That's really crazy, though, isn't it? It's bizarre. It's cool, but it's
and the Mega Revolutions were there, and sort of special attacks and everything, like you were saying. But yeah, that's really cool. So yeah, Amiibos.
Yeah, well, we talked Amiibos and Pokken there. So yeah, I think we've both got kind of different opinions a little bit on the Amiibos.
You can change the different stages because that was in Crom Town, so I wonder if you can go to like Pallet Town and.
Hopefully.
I don't know.
Hopefully. I want to go to Viridian City. I want to fight in Viridian City. To Viridian City. I'm on the road. I'm on the road.
We can
plug
it in and record things.
It's not my underwear. I'm gonna complain though because that launcher ain't come yet.
I'm gonna complain because you're taking ages, and it's probably not even in shot what you're doing right now.
Okay. Look. Here we go. Right,
yeah, you do the ad shit, I want to do the glory.